Top of the board and boom, boom, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of DanMachi up today. Now, I remember a few days ago, rather, I said that I would do a video once I had obtained all of the limit break requests for good old Ottarl. And so we're going to do that today because I have managed to get all of the requirements I need for him to get him up to max level. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. So let's go into our character tile, go into status board, and we'll take a look at Ottarl. So this is the new Ottarl that's the gotcha is currently up for him, and I suggest everyone do pull for him if you have the iris available for that. Up here I've still got 10,000, so I might do another pull and some other stuff. But the Ottarl gotcha pull is a double limit gotcha pool, so don't be surprised if you get a lot. I mean, I did 10 pulls. I got 3 Ottarls. I got 3 Fromels, who's the assist, and I got 2 Ryu out of that gotcha pool. So it was definitely worth it. So you get double chance and a lot. So I got a lot more than normally. Normally you would only get 1, 4, 7, and 10. So 4 is what would be the minimum you get. I mean, I got almost nearly double that. So it's definitely a good pool. Definitely worth the iris if you do have it. Ottarl is he's a meta character. He's one of the strongest, if not the strongest in the game, and that plays through to the anime. This particular version of Ottarl is going to have a triple S on strength, and whenever you're looking for a character, you always want to make sure that once you fully max them out, they'll have at least 1 triple S stat and at least 2 double S stats is preferable. In Ottarl's case, he has that. And we wanted it to be on strength, and he actually has, I think a magic gets up to an A maybe, or it might be a B, an A or a B in his magic as well, which is his worst stat, of course, because he is a physical attacker. So let's go ahead and do him. Okay, so I've already been leveling him up some to actually get the moving him through here. So let's go ahead and check. He obviously needs to be leveled up a little bit. So let's go ahead and max this out and upgrade. So this is going to take him to 60. You need to level him up to 60 before you can start applying the bonds to limit break him there. So let's go ahead and limit break him. Use the bond. Okay. Unlock these. Release. You need some of the fauna. That's why you should always get the hero fauna. Okay, got to do that again. Upgrade him up. Each one will give you 4. Okay, so that's done. So then break him again. Use the bond. Unlock all. Use it another 5. Level him up again. This is why you should always farm all these items through the gotchas and stuff, because it just gives you a bunch of surplus, so that when you do get a character that you actually like, you can immediately start applying bonds to him to get him up full level. Okay, so another one, and let's unlock all. As you can see, okay, see, as you can see, his stats are increasing as we slowly take him up. So he's up to 72. Status board, limit break, uses another bond. Top screen. As you can see now, we're is double S on his strength and his dexterity and agility. You have S, he's got a B, and he's got an A on endurance. So, and we're not quite finished with him yet. Oh, we got to level him up. Okay, back to the status board here. Let's limit break him once more. Oh, gotta unlock him. Okay, so there he is. He's fully broke. We still got to do his ascension, but as you can see, okay, yeah. So we've got double S on agility, and still got the double S on strength. So let's go ahead, and I think we're finished here now. So this should get him up to 80. Yeah, so we're good there. So this is what we got now. So we're not finished though. So what we do is go into Hero Ascension, and we take Ottarl down, and we upgrade him. So this takes up, this increases his stats, and as you can see, you need 3 more, but I own 300. This is why another reason you should always farm your all of the items in the event tab, because they give these away in every event. So it's always best to do it. I think, you know, it doesn't take a whole bunch to do it, and they usually give you like about, you know, anywhere between 15 per event that you can get. I mean, that's the maximum. But then they start throwing in the hero fauna too when it starts to get up. So, or not hero fauna. That's the I can't remember what that. I can't remember what those are called. I have to take out. We have to take a look at them. See, they do have these as well inside of the event. Okay, so this is he's fully ascended right now. No, one more. Now he's fully ascended. Boom. So there we go. So now if we go back here and take a look at his stats. Oh, I can't go this way. I have to go out of this one. Go back to status board. Stats. And we'll see we now have triple S and a double S. And his magic was an A, which is what I was impressed. Usually this usually hovers around a B on most characters. So I was hoping to get another S on that, but I just wanted to get the double S on agility. So that's what you got right now. So let's take a look at what we got in comparative analysis here. Let's take a look at what he's going to be doing. Okay, so this is Fierce Rage Ottarl, and his damage is, now this, remember, I've armored and weaponed on him, and his damage is at 28. His is at 20. So he's almost 26, and he's yeah, he's well above these. Yeah, well above all of my my physical attackers that I do have currently. She's a physical attacker too. What's hers? She's at 26, so she's just a few bit below him. And I haven't even got. She's got a weapon that's limit broke as well. He does not as of yet. So to access the weapons, if you want to look and see what weapons, you just press and hold, and that brings up the weapons. You can see he has no weapon and no armor. So we're going to have to take care of that. Now, if you take a look at Fierce Rage here, you'll see that the King's Blade is what is used for Ottarl. So let's go out. Let's go to the blacksmith, and we'll go to crafting, and we'll go to weapon. Now, I got a couple King's Blades crafted. Let's go ahead and pop out of here and go into my, is it rehammer? No, I don't want to rehammer anything. I think it's just, so I've got this King's Blade. This is hovering, this is what Fierce Rage is using right now. Okay, but I do have another King's Blade in here somewhere. I thought I had two. I thought I did. Maybe I don't. No, it looks like I only got the one. As you can see, it's at level 65 with 1 ascension, and the same with Ashes. It's a level 65 and 1. So those are pretty much, and you know, I'm just focusing on my main team, getting all theirs up fully. But we're going to do that. So we're going to have to make ourselves. I could have swore I had another King's Blade, but we're going to go ahead and make one. So let's go find King's Blade through here. You can filter. Okay, so here's the King's Blade. Okay, so we need rushing ore. We need 4 of those. So we go back to our shop. We go to the item shop. Not item shop, I'm sorry. We go to special exchange. We go to material exchange. Then we go look for the rushing. Rushing ore. And we need 4 of those. These items can only be gotten in certain places, so you just need to make sure that you keep up. just for I got the final break I needed for him. I purchased the Jade Light for 3,000 JP medallions, and I purchased the right here, 0 left. So this is where I got the one of the final bonds for him. Okay, so let's go back into our blacksmith here and go back into our crafting weapons, and we'll scroll down to the King's Blade here. Where's the King's Blade? Right there it is. So Ottarl's giant sword, extremely heavy. So this is what. So let's craft this. Hopefully we'll get a rainbow. We don't get that very often, but it's nice to. Ooh. Great success. Okay, so not the ones I wanted. Okay, would have liked to have something other than the dexterity. I was looking for the strength. Let's go equip it on him. Okay, so got to make sure we get the right King's Blade. Make sure we don't mess with the other one. So this is the one right here. So Mystic Bellows. So what this will do is this will change this. This. Okay, so it's gonna. So what we want to do is we want to try to get one of the strengths, preferably the 30, or the 10. Preferably the 30. This stays. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully we can get a rehammer here and get that 30. Okay, we got the 10. So okay, so now he's got his sword. I'll keep it at 10 for right now. I'll worry about hamming it up to trying for 30 right now when I get it later. So let's go ahead and upgrade the weapon. So let's go down and make sure you get the right one. Okay, you're just going to upgrade it. Now, as you can see, when you're upgrading it, it's going to increase its physical attack. So you're getting quite a bit of an increase in physical attack, but it also increases the durability as well. So that's always something that you want to look for. And then you want to smelt it. And see, another thing that this is in the events. See, that's what I'm telling you. It's very important to farm all this stuff because you can get all this stuff in the events. So that's very important. Okay, so let's upgrade it again. So you've got 295 physical attack here. We're at 50. So you know, and then we want to smelt it. And see, yeah, so you got to have a stock of all these stuff. Okay, so we want to upgrade it again. I should break 300. Yep, 346 on physical attack. Okay, so it's max now. This is as far as you can take it when it comes to that, and it also disappears from here. That's how you know that you've maxed your level. It's no longer visible in the upgrade status. You can't see it anymore. Okay, so now there's ascension. Equipment ascension is, you know, the weapon. So you could put I don't know if I have enough. I do not have those in stock, so I can't actually ascend it. I have the other ones in stock that are used for this one, but I used all those up. Yeah, I used all those up, so I'm going to have to go farm that. It should be coming up. It's in the and you get them in the get them right here in 7th zone. This is where you get them. See, you can get them right here just by doing the earth one, but that's not on this video. Okay, so one more thing we've got to do. So we've got a weapon now, so let's go in the character. Let's take a look at the party, and let's take a look at what he's pulling now. So his damage is now 2953, so he is my highest. He is even beating my Fierce Rage Ottarl. which is at 2804. He is at now 2953, which makes him my most powerful character, which is exactly what I was hoping he would be when he came out. Okay, so, and he would even be more if I took this one and moved it over to this one. This one right here is a good buff. This is a straight strength buff, which increases physical attack. This is video game Hestia, which you remember when I got a version back there. She's a straight buff to strength, so she would be more than it would on this one. But I'm going to keep that on him because this one's the second best I have for a physical buff, and this one's third for the physical buff. And this one's a physical buff too, but it's not very high. It's impossible to get Hestia's. It's just ridiculous. There's like 20 versions of her, so it's impossible to get to one. But it is what it is. I'm working through them as I get them. So, because Hestia's usually got the best strength buff out there. All right, so we got what we're not finished yet. We still got to give him some armor. So he got his King's Blade, and we need the armor. Now, armor is a very important. Let me show you what I've got on Fierce Rage. So we've got Swift armor on Fierce Rage. So let's go into the blacksmith and go into the crafting armor. So we're going to do Swift armor as well for him too. I like Swift armor because it's high mobility armor for warriors demanding speed. And the reason I like it, it's pretty much the best thing in here for, as you can see, you've got a breastplate. You know, that's not bad either. But I usually go for the Swift armor because I like speed. You know, anything to give me a little bit more speed is what I look for. Okay, so I've got some that's here. So let's go ahead and go into armor. I think I've already got some crafted. So let's go into upgrade armor. So this is okay. See, I've got Swift, Ottarl, Asia, Windcoat. So I don't have another set. Okay, but let's take a look at the Swift armor that we've got on Fierce Rage. Okay, if you look at its details, this right here is an extremely important stat right here. It increases physical resist. Now, there's one thing that I noticed that's different about Fierce Rage. That's a little bit different about Ottarl. Fierce Rage. I guess we're going to have to do this into the album. So if we look at Ottarl, if we look at Fierce Rage Ottarl, okay, fully hero sending him out and limit breaking. So this is roughly what my Ottarl is right now. So he's a dark attacker. He's physical, but he has a dark attribute. King's War, which is the one we're doing right now, he's physical attacker, but with an earth attribute. So you can use him on earth. Okay. So you see, look at this. He has he has Fierce Force, so he has per each self shuffle. See, he has a buff, physical resist and a max resist up plus 50. Okay. So that makes him pretty tanky, and then he has the regen as well. Okay. But he has a strength buff in that. Now, if you look at King's War Ottarl, if you look at his status, he does not have any penetration, so he's more of an attacker. However, he does have a fast patch of resist and earth resist of -35 on other people. Okay, so it means he reduces other people's physical resist, which is extremely important. And then he's got a strength and boost and magic. Okay, as you can see, he doesn't have the same physical resist until. So the more I'm thinking is he has a thunder resist, but he does not have any physical resist, which means he's probably going to be a little bit. See, Fierce Rage Ottarl doesn't die. I mean, it's virtually impossible for him to die. So, but I got a feeling I'm going to need to get some armor on him that has a physical resist. So what I might end up doing is switching around armor. So I'm not going to do that right now because I like Fierce Rage's build, him being, you know, the most tanky that I've got. So so I'm not going to try to change that, but I would like to get the physical resist on this Swift armor that I'm going to be making for him. So let's make the Swift armor. Craft it. Okay, so it's got an endurance increase of 10. Okay. So go ahead and equip that on him. Okay, so that endurance is going to give him a little bit more hit points, which is not bad. So let's make sure we get the right armor here. So this Swift armor. So rehammer, injury 30. Yeah, okay. So it increases. Yeah, endurance can go by 20. Agility. So physical resist is there. So let's see if we can get that physical resist. If it rainbows, we get an extra one. Endurance by 10. I don't gotta. I got quite a bit of magic bellows. Magic bellows you can get by doing the quest where you go out there. Okay, so actually I got an agility and another, so I got an extra stat instead of just doing the same stat, which is good. It's endurance 20. Because I'm going to go ahead and keep this for right now, and just see if that helps affect him out. It might now that he's got that extra agility. We'll have to see. Okay, so that should be him pretty good. Yeah, I've definitely got some stuff I got to collect here. So let's take a look at what we've got now. Go into party tab. So yeah, 2953. So let's see what his magic attack is. So 763 and 720. So he's beaten in both physical and magic. So I think he's going to be pretty good in terms of what he's got. So I'm going to replace him right here, like that. So all 4 of these characters are gotcha characters. So none of these are free-to-play characters right here. As you can see, the free-to-play characters are just lower on their stats. It's just the way it is. So let's go ahead and put this on her and see if that helps out a little bit with her damage. Yes, up to 26. So that's good. This damage should have went down. She was at 21 and she is now at 2110, so it didn't affect her much. So 28, 29, 26, and she's magic. So this is an excellent physical based team. And as you can see, I've got everything just about 5 except for there, because she's the best. She's the best in the game actually. When it comes to healing, she does excellent regen. So every time I get a prism bond on her, I put it on her. All right, so that's what we've got here. So let's go into the quest real quick here. Let's do the Astray record. Let's do the very hard on this right here and see how Ottarl, what his damage does and what he looks like here. So we've got 2 Ottarls now. So yeah, he struck first, which is good. Yeah, pretty good. 29-6. Yeah, they're hitting pretty good. So so here, yeah, that's pretty good. I like what we got here. And so I'm gonna have to run him through and do some of my beasts and see if I can get better stats on some of the. Let's go ahead and take him up against the super boss for the ascension here and see if we can get a better score on that. I'm hoping we can. I've still got some fine tuning to do. I'd like to get him above 3,000 physical attack if I can, but we'll have to see. All right, so let's go ahead and get out of this. Okay, let's go back to the main, and let's go into the adventure levels and challenge. Okay, so this is a monster X-Galactic. So this is good. The best I've been able to get on it is a B. So let's go ahead and take her out and put in, because we want backup. We want to put Cassandra in as our backup right there, because she does magic attacks. So I want to have another magic attack in there. So let's put as an assist. Let's put that in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a battle and see what happens here. I'll go ahead and just do it on auto just to see how it happens. I want to see how fast he dies. Because he has less hit points than Fierce Rage Ottarl. Fierce Rage Ottarl is just pretty, you know, he's a tank. I mean, that's what I noticed immediately, was the fact that I think we got to get it in 9 turns to get an S, and I think we can't lose anybody. I have Hirohime as a healer. Oh, Fierce Rage just got nailed. She has a pretty good skill when it comes out. It's high magic damage. Didn't do much damage. Okay, yep, there goes the thing. You see, that's what beat me the last time, was he was stunning me. When he stuns people, nobody attacks. As you can see, Fierce Rage is taking 0 damage on these hits, and that's because of his intense physical resistance. So yeah, I'm going to have to get some type of... I'm definitely going to have to get some... Yep, he went down. I'm definitely going to have to get some type of physical resist on him, because he's just not able to actually handle the rigors. He has no physical resist whatsoever, so he's definitely going to need some, or he's probably not going to go down inside the bosses and stuff. But without any physical resist, he's going to be just a high healage jammer. He's going to need to be protected. So what I'm going to have to do is I'll have to replace Rivera, and I'll have to put in Hirohime for more healing. And see, this is what getting me. So no, I didn't quite do it. I've lost 2 characters, and going to lose 3 characters because Bell's going to go down right now. Oh, he didn't get hit. Okay, so yeah, I did it in 11 turns. So that's probably going to be a B. So, I had to have Asfi in my party. Asfi. I'm gonna have to build up an Asfi. So I guess I can beat him if I just have Asfi in my party. So yeah, that went. No, I don't want to do that again. Yeah. So well, he's fully built. And he's definitely going to need some physical resist, because he's just not going to be able to take the incessant pounding. And I'm going to need to level up his armor, which should help out a bit. So let's go ahead and exit out of here. Okay, and let's go back to Blacksmith. And let's go into upgrade, and let's go into his armor. And as you can see, why these 3 true are alive is because all of their armor's maxed out. But I did not max out his armor, so his armor is only at 84, and their armor's a bunch higher. So his is going to be a bunch higher. So this will make him more survivable. So let's go ahead and just do that. So this takes defense up to 123. Okay, smelt. Smelt. Yep, got him in stock. So we're just gonna get leveled up. So take it up to 153. Smelt. Got everything in stock. 60. And it is now 204. And it's now fully maxed out. Okay, so we do got some ascension for his actual armor, so let's go ahead and ascend that one. Ooh. Okay, so unlock tires, so we can now take it up to 65, but I'll keep it for right there right now since it's level with all the others. So I do have the ability to ascend some of these armors, which is pretty good. That increases the level, and of course increasing the level increases its physical damage. So now let's go back to our little beastie boy here. And let's I'm not going to go ahead and put ASV in it. I'll do that another time. I just want to see how, if we can get, we're never going to be able to get an S, but I just want to see if I can get him to live through the fight without dying is my goal. Let's put this back on auto battle here. So if you notice, whenever he hits Fierce Rage, a lot of the times it says 0. Okay, so his is saying 4. Okay, so it's iffy in terms of it. I think it's reduced it. I think it's reduced it greatly, because now when Fierce Rage is getting hit with 0, he's only getting hit with 4. So that's good. I think that's, of course, giving him a lot more. And in terms of armor, we just got nailed right there twice. Ouch. That hurt. As you can see, Fierce Rage virtually has no damage, and it's because of that physical resistance he has in his spell that allows him to stay alive for so long. So I'm definitely going to have to just set, and I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm just going to have to set down and just continue to mess with that armor until I can get that physical resist out of it, and just help out. I mean, I could put him in there and probably get him to survive, because as you can see, he's able to he's lasting longer than he did last time. So he might actually live through the battle, and the hits aren't doing nearly as much damage as they were before. As you can see, he's still doing damage, but most of the time whenever Ottarl gets hit, unless it's a direct hit. Oh, here's this. I haven't got to see this before, so let's see what this is. That's a pretty cool. Whoa. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Oh. Okay, that was anticlimactic because he blocked it. He had his guard right up, so that's what he had. Okay, see, this really kills right here whenever he does that. Whenever he does that daze. See, he stuns everybody, and that's what takes it so long to kill him. Okay, but as you can see, it looks like he's going to be okay. He's definitely survivable now, so we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. In terms of him dying, yeah, he lived through it, so that's cool. And it should be the 3 strengths survived, and then the weakest is Memoria, of course, because she's wearing a robe, but she was the last one. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, so it looks like we got our second best character in terms of survivability. But it looks like I think we've got he's our highest damage character in terms of damage. So that's what I was looking for. And I like the fact that he's an earth attack, because I can start building. got to start building elemental teams, of course. But yeah, so okay, I just wanted to get this video running. I just wanted to show everybody what we got, and so a little bit of how I do it. I'm going to try to get some physical resist, but I don't want this video to run along too long. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. Remember, put a like on the video if you like it, and remember to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell, ding ding, if you want to be notified whenever I do drop a video. This is Kenner in the Corner, signing out.